Hi, my name is Noah Benz. I am a living kidney transplant donor, and I donated one of my kidneys to my dad on April 13th, 2005.
My story begins when I was in the Air Force as an ophthalmologist, a practicing ophthalmologist, and I was working in the emergency room. We all had to do that, the general emergency room, and I was diagnosed with a glomerulonephritis. And at that time, in the service, I was a 30-year-old with 3 kids under the age of 5.
Dad and my mom didn't really even talk about it because he was perfectly healthy as far as we could see, right? Very active, loves to play golf and tennis and swim. And so we didn't think anything of it. And it really wasn't until in the 90s when I remember my parents sort of briefing us all on Dad's kidney function starting to get a little worse.
In the next 20 some years, had some deterioration finally of my renal function. And I was probably on dialysis for about 7 months, that's all, before my transplant.
Yeah, I remember my parents sort of telling us that he had gone on the transplant list. Then sort of having this side conversation with my brother and sister about, well, it doesn't need to wait on this list because who knows how long that could take, right? And so we all wanted to get tested to see if we were a match. And my dad was adamant at first that, he wasn't going to ask us to do that. But it's something that we wanted to find out as well. We all wanted to know if we could do that. And if we could, we absolutely wanted to do that for him.
Well, initially it's not what you ever think is going to happen with your parent-child kind of thing, put them at any kind of risk or anything. But I evaluated it myself further and read about it and began to understand that the living donor aspect of this is really a very viable and good thing.
My brother and sister and I had all matched the same. We decided that one of us was going to do it. We were trying to figure out who was going to donate. And so all of our families were back in Michigan with my parents, and we made them leave the room so that we could talk about it amongst ourselves. The 3 of us decided that my sister was going to be his donor. And the day after that happened, her boyfriend showed up at the house in a Santa Claus suit and proposed to her. So she decided, committed to donating her kidney to her dad and then got engaged the very next day. At first, it was actually my sister. And then at some point, I just stepped in and said, I'll do it.
That's when Noah stepped forward. And yeah, it was, I kind of felt most upset for my wife because she had to be concerned about both me and Noah, and that's 2 people with the whole surgery. Waking up, I don't know. It's that part's kind of a blur. I was very happy to have it done. And I can tell you that within a few days, maybe even 2 days, you feel much better. And you realize you really didn't, how badly you probably did feel for quite a while. And because you feel really, really very good because the kidney functions right off the bat. I mean, they're very remarkable and amazing.
When I got released from the hospital, we both went back to my parents' house, and so we recovered together. It's a bizarre circumstance to have just this solid week where it's just you and your dad hanging out. We played video games, watched movies, and things that you wouldn't have taken a week out of your life to do because you're so busy with your kids and everything else. And to see how quickly he felt better and was able to do all the things that my parents have wanted to do for the last 20 years, it's been amazing.
I talk to people about it, and I tell them that as a donor, it really doesn't increase your risks of problems with your kidneys. You only need 1 kidney to function normally. It's something to consider, I think.
If we could inspire others to donate or to give to GTF, because there are so many people in need that could greatly benefit, and their life could be so improved by either having a donation or receiving a kidney or receiving a heart. I mean, it's such an amazing gift of life to be able to do that for someone, and to receive it. So if we could inspire anybody in that way,
That's why we would celebrate it more than anything else.